for jaw-dropping moments from Episode 9 of Spring of Youth. With only one episode left, Spring of Youth is pulling out all the stops as it heads toward its finale. The stakes are higher than ever, and each scene is packed with revelations that leave viewers stunned. Episode 9, in particular, delivered one jaw-dropping moment after another. From Sajai, Ha-Yo-jun, discovering shocking medical records tied to Tae-young's, Lee Sung-hyub, father, Kim Jong-tae, and the CEO of Jo and Jo Entertainment, Jo Hun-chul, to the unexpected reveal of Jin-goo's, Kim Sun-minute, secret wealth. Here are 4 moments from Episode 9 that left viewers speechless. Sajai's medical record. One of the most shocking moments in Episode 9 of Spring of Youth was something fans had long suspected, but the way it unfolded still had jaws on the floor. Sajai finally confronts the CEO of Jo and Jo Entertainment and Tae-young's father, revealing that he knows they were responsible for the hit and run that killed Kim Bom's, Park Ji-hoo, mother. With quiet fury, he tells them he is going to expose the truth and bring them to justice. But the powerful men fight back. They present Sajai's old medical records from the day of the accident, which clearly state that he was in the hospital receiving an eye transplant and was still blind at the time. They argue that this makes him an unreliable witness, claiming that no one will believe a man who could not have possibly seen what happened. The moment leaves viewers reeling as Sajai's pursuit of justice is thrown into question, even though he may be the only one brave enough to fight for what is right. The secret buyer of Sajai's guitar. Sajai's financial struggles take a heartbreaking turn in this episode. After being fired from Jo and Jo Entertainment, the only money he had came from his manager's secret support. But when the CEO forced the manager to steal that money back, Sajai was left with nothing. Still, he quietly gave his last bit of money to his bandmates, pretending it came from a gig just to keep their spirits high. With no other income, he takes on delivery jobs. Despite having no experience, he works hard, but after a week, he still cannot make enough to cover rent or university fees. Left with no choice, he decides to sell his beloved guitar, Paul. To his surprise, he immediately gets a generous offer online. When he goes to meet the mysterious buyer on campus, he receives 100 million won, approximately $74,000, in his account before he even hands over the guitar. The buyer is revealed to be none other than his friend Jin Ji-yoo. Viewers had long suspected Jin Ji-yoo came from money, and this moment confirms it. Instead of flaunting his wealth, Jin Ji-yoo steps in quietly when it matters most. Sajai's trust in Kim Bom's resilience. Sajai's unwavering belief in Kim Bom's strength becomes one of the most powerful moments in the story. Unlike many female leads in similar situations, Kim Bom is never portrayed as fragile or helpless. She is emotional and sensitive, but those qualities are treated as strengths, not weaknesses. When Sajai obtains crucial evidence linking the CEO of Jo and Jo Entertainment and Tae-young's father to the death of Kim Bom's mother, he is threatened into silence. They try to manipulate him by claiming that exposing the truth will emotionally destroy Kim Bom. But Sajai doesn't waver. He firmly states that Kim Bom is resilient and would rather know the truth than let her mother's killer go free. It is a defining moment for both characters. Sajai honors Kim Bom's strength and respects her enough to trust that she can handle the truth. Their relationship is not just rooted in love but also in deep mutual respect and shared courage. Attack on Sajai on live TV. Episode 9 of Spring of Youth ends with one of the most jaw-dropping moments yet, an attempted attack on Sajai during a live broadcast. After confronting Jo and Jo Entertainment's CEO and Tae-young's father with evidence of their crimes, it became clear they would not stay silent without a fight. Tension builds as the Toothache Band is invited to appear as surprise guests during the Crown's live interview performance. Initially hesitant, the group agrees after Kim Bom encourages them. Everything seems normal as they take the stage, until Tae-young spots something alarming. Having previously overheard his father and the CEO admitting their guilt, he immediately senses that something is wrong. He notices a piece of stage equipment is rigged to catch fire. In a split second, Tae-young tackles Seo-jae to the ground just as the equipment sparks, saving his life. The terrifying realization hits: someone tried to kill Seo-jae live on air to silence him. With only one episode left, the stakes have never been higher. Will justice finally be served, or will the truth be buried once again? The recent episode again proved that Tae-young is just as kind-hearted as viewers believed him to be. Despite his anger and hurt towards Seo-jae, everything shifted the moment he learned that his own father was responsible for the hit-and-run that took Kim Bom's mother's life. Unable to carry on with his resentment, Tae-young instinctively rushed to save Seo-jae during the live broadcast, risking everything in the process. It was a moment that perfectly captured Tae-young's true nature: loyal, compassionate, and brave.